Alrighty, what's going on YouTube? Seth Morrison here again. So the bike's running good. It's still in the break-in period because the weather out here, between the snow and everything else we've had, been kind of difficult to ride it. But I have ridden it still, as crazy as that may sound. So work's been a nightmare, people not working and such, but I got moved to a different shift with a group of people that do work. So we'll see how that turns out. So far last night was really good. So I've decided where I'm going with my college degree that I will be obtaining this coming year. I'm going to major in animal science with a minor in genetics. I'm going to try to get into the beef industry with selective breeding to set up the beef industry to where they can lean more towards the genetics side of what certain breeds of cattle are able to produce, the more meat, and which ones grow faster and things along those lines, to where they can do both the demand for the meat, quality meat, and still maintain a decent profit on it, without having to use hormones or genetically modifying anything. And I may either try to do this as a government job or trying to work for like a ranch or something. But that's where that's headed. I'm starting everything in January. I'm starting with Achieving Advanced Academics or Advanced Achievement Academics or something like that. It's a college course that is to help me get started to college. Reason being is I haven't attended school in 15 years. As you can tell, I'm an older fella, and that's why like a lot of my views on here aren't the same as the younger generations. That's why I don't have the views, because I don't do the dumb shit. I don't try to tagline anything. I don't try to try to clickbait or anything. Usually what I talk about in the headline is what I'm doing. So, so in high school, the only classes that really kept my attention were biology, plant science, animal science, meat judging, dairy judging, all the agricultural related classes. And that's what I'm going to stick with. Because even to this day, they're the only things that really piqued my interest. I mean, I've had dozens of jobs in my life, and none of them have felt like they've had any meaning. I think if I can get going with this, my career will finally have a meaning, because it's something I've always been interested in, even as a kid. We raised pigs when I was a kid. We had goats, dogs, cats, a cat, I should say. I had my steer my freshman year for FFA. I did one my sophomore year, and I even raised a lamb that year. Not big on raising sheep, because there's only so much you can do with sheep. There's a lot more you can do with beef. But so yeah, that's the direction I'm going with that. When the weather gets better, I will try to get a riding video or something going, so that way you guys can see about where everything's at around here. Kind of maybe show you my college that I'll be attending, because I start that class January 13th. That's when the spring semester starts. So like I said, I know in one video I wouldn't say these things, but it's what helps your channel grow. So if you like my content, hit that like button, turn on the notifications, and share my stuff. Thanks, guys.